Well, hey YouTube, it's Elvis Ammo here. Hey, today I wanted to talk about to lube when you're sizing your bullets or not to lube when you're sizing your bullets. Now I've heard of people talk about lubricating their bullets, and I know I've talked about I lube my bullets a little bit whenever I'm sizing. Well, there's some other benefits to doing it than what you might think. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So whenever we're sizing our bullets, what happens is, you know, we put our sizing die in. Like in this case, this is a Lee 358. All right, so I'm sitting here sizing all of those bullets that I used in my finding a sticky powder coating series, finding a sticky powder coat, or picking a powder coat series. So now I'm sizing all these bullets. So I have, you know, these 3/5/8. I'm gonna size these two, and what happens is when we size our bullet, we're just sizing it 1/1000th of an inch over what the diameter is supposed to be. Like this is for a 357, so we're going to size this to 0.358. We want it 1/1000th over. So anyway, in the process, sometimes when we cast our bullets end up a little bit larger than they should be, and you know, maybe not exactly consistent, especially if we're using a mold that has more than one cavity in it. You might be a 0.5 over on one of your bullets and a 0.5 under some of your other ones, that kind of thing. But what happens is we solve that problem just by running these bullets, you know, through our sizing die, right? We run these bullets through here, and what happens is sometimes when the bullets are dry, they drag really hard going through, especially ones that might be you know, a little bit larger, that kind of thing. But we can solve that problem. Not only does it make it easier for us when we lube these bullets before we size them, but it also does something else. And I'll show you, I'm going to try to show you. So what I done before I come on here is I went ahead and just kind of cleaned this die up with some brake cleaner to make sure I got the lubricant out of it, because I use lubricant with my sizing die. So what I'm going to try to show you as best I can, to just look at the bottom of these bullets. Whenever we're shoving these bullets through, what happens is sometimes we'll end up raising a little rim right along the outside right here, raising a little bit of a rim. It's kind of hard to see. These are just not bad at all, but I really tried. Now you can see right here where that bare spot is, that's where a little rim got raised up right there. All right, so that's what happened. And so not only can we size these bullets and make our, you know, make it a little easier on us, but we actually help the bullet. But just keep in mind that we don't want to use a lot of lubricant, because we want as little smoke as possible when we shoot the bullet. So if you put a lot of lubricant on it, whatever's on there is going to burn off when you shoot it. Just keep that in mind. But this has not been a problem. I've actually tested this, and I can barely tell the difference, if any. I think I'm the only one that can tell the difference, and nobody else can, that I've shot with. So here we go. So this is how you do it. I use this right here. I would suggest, my very favorite would be any kind of a cream or a paste, and I use about that much. You see that dot? That's actually a lot. That will do about 400 bullets. And I know you guys are laughing at me, but I'm serious about that. So what I do is I use a cup like this, all right, and I just take and wipe it just right there in the cup up about midway. I don't even know if you can see it anymore, but that's it right there. And so it's just a little tiny spot of lube right there, and then I put my bullets in, or you can do it vice versa. And I put my lid on, and yeah, it spins around. I let it spin around the side and get that lubricant all over it, and then they lubricate each other. And then you shake them up like that. It's really about that simple, okay? I might go a little bit overboard sometimes, but that's it. That's all there is to it. And I promise you, it don't seem like it with that little tiny bit of lube, but these bullets are all lubed, I promise. And that is all you need. So now, not only do I lessen the chance of deforming the base of my bullet, but I make it easier to size. So I just run these right through real easy instead of struggling with it, see? And the bases of my bullets don't get that little rim on it. And for some of you guys, maybe that little bit of a rim, I've heard of people having, you know, some kind of leading issues. That might be, that could very well be, you know, part of a problem, right? I'm going to do a video on this sometime soon, I think, on what some of the differences are for loading cast versus, you know, full metal, you know, copper coated, copper jacketed bullets or plated bullets and that kind of thing. I think it would be a video worth doing because I get a lot of questions sometimes that I think pertain to that. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.